Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made our way up Route 2, and we're just about ready to start Captain Illima's trial. But first we have to finish beating all the trainers on this route, because that is how it goes. I want to get that extra good experience, because we're gonna need it. You never know. I think we're gonna need it. Because we do have quite the road ahead of us. Okay, we've got a Butterfree, and we're leading with Maison the Makuhita. Probably not the best choice for us. So let's go ahead and swap over into Toucans. We should be able to take something from this. And yeah, Butterfree no longer learns Confusion at level 10, it learns Gust, so we should be fine. Although, oh, it does have Confusion. Why did my Butterfree not learn Confusion until level 11? My Butterfree and Sun. I sense a cheater amongst us. Anyway, this shouldn't be a problem. Of course, Gust is Stab. Okay, we outspeed it. Right. We weren't in a speed tie. Okay, good. Okay, we're good. Crisis averted. We're fine. We're totally fine. It's all good. Alright, Maison grew to level 3. Wants to learn Force Palm. Alrighty. I like Force Palm. Do I want to forget Focus Energy? I wanted to try a Focus Energy Arm Thrust strategy. But to be honest, I like Force Palm better. And I could use Tackle and Fake Out. I'm gonna skip that, because I think I'm starting to already have a plan for the Totem Pokemon. To lead with a Fake Out, and then... to lead with Fake Out, and then just go for Force Palm. To go for the Paralysis. Okay, so there's an item up there. We're gonna go get it. All the while, I have to remember to heal Toucans. Probably a good idea. Oh, look, more free money. Excellent. Did I sell the revives that we got in the last episode? I don't remember. We have one more kid over here we can battle. So let's go ahead, just in case. Let's heal up Toucans, almost back to full. But hopefully it's something that Maison can take on. So let's try it. Wee! It's a battle! A battle! Okay, little girl. I'm gonna go beat up your Pokemon and take your lunch money. Because that's the way the Pokemon world works. I think I made that joke already in an earlier episode. Okay, Cutie Fly. We can't really do much to this thing with Makuhita. Well, we could probably do some decent damage with Tackle, honestly. Let's start with Fake Out. Let's see. Alright, that's it pretty good. Oh, does it really have Inner Focus? What would Cutie Fly have? What would Cutie Fly have? Hold up. Hold up, I need to look up Cutie Fly for a second. I haven't used one, but let me see. In the meantime, we're doing fine against this thing. It's gonna Stun Spore us. Fantastic. I knew Cutie Fly was fast. I've got to figure this out. And of course we get full para. I'm gonna try not to be too distracted here, but ooh, Fairy Winds. Come on, hit it, Maison. KO it. Okay, good. Alright, now let me go ahead on Cerebi and look up Cutie Fly for a second, because I know some Pokemon have Inner Focus. I would not have guessed in like 100 years. Supersonic. Nah, that's okay. Alright, let me go ahead and check out this Cutie Fly here. While I go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, and by the way, I'm turning up the recording volume on my microphone here. So let me know. I'm always going back and forth whether my videos are too loud or too quiet, because I'm trying to compare them with other YouTubers, other Poketubers that do similar videos to me, and sometimes my videos seem to come out really quiet, and then other times, like, my voice is too loud, sometimes the game music is too loud. I'm trying to find the right balance, so any input from you guys would be really appreciated on that front. Alright, hold up, let me see. Cutie Fly's ability... Oh, it must be shield dust. Damaging moves used by the opponent will not have an additional effect. You know, all this time, I've never noticed the effects of shield dust. Like, I forgot what shield dust did. I thought it might have had something to do with status conditions. But there you have it, guys! Wouldn't you know it, I get faced against a Pokemon with shield dust when I really wanted to use Fake Out. Alright, we're gonna sell that revive right quick. Let's go ahead and sort things out. We're doing great on items right now. So, I think we're ready. Well, no, we're gonna get one more encounter. Well, potentially. There's a potential encounter with Crabrawler over in this pile of berries. Now, it might be programmed that you automatically always get a Crabrawler encounter your very first berry pile. But we're gonna find out. So, the way that, again, I'm treating Crabrawler as a static encounter, but only the first Crabrawler encounter. So, if this one doesn't have a Crabrawler in it, I can try the next time. If it does, that's my one Crabrawler for the entire game that I can either catch or fail to catch. Who do I want up front for this? Honestly, we're probably fine with Maison. I don't think anybody else really wants to take this guy on if he is hiding in that berry patch. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, there's no Crabrawler in this patch. In that case, it's really lucky that we caught the Makuhita, because having a fighting type for the challenge thingy will be quite important. So let's see, there's Ilima. I have to figure out, so once you enter in the trial, you can't leave without starting the entire thing over again. So I need to decide, I guess I'll lead with Maison, because Maison's going to be my main force, and Toucans would kind of be backup with Rock Smash. Alright, greetings, Captain Ilima here, and my trial begins mere steps from here in Verdant Cavern. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you've prepared some potions and so forth. Through attempting the trials during the Island Challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared for the trial? I guess I will. I'm pretty sure we should have plenty of healing items and everything. And, okay, so, the way that Pokemon encounters work, also, in this, in the trials, is you do find wild Pokemon during these trials, but you're not allowed to catch any of the wild Pokemon you find during the trials. Until you've completed the trial, then you can catch wild Pokemon in there. So, for the purposes of encounters, during the trial, I'm not going to count anything that I run into as an encounter. After the trial, I can get one encounter in this case, Verdant Cavern. Seem fair? I think it seems fair. Alright, let's get going as I dust off my shorts there. Getting all cinematic here. We're in a little rainforest cave thingy. Feel like dancing. Let me formally welcome you to Verdant Cavern. I am your captain, Ilima. Allow me to explain the basics of my trial. What you should attempt to do is... Oh, Alolan Rattata's kind of cute. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in their dens. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave, and collect the Z Crystal there. You'll need to be completely in sync with your Pokemon to succeed. Oh, what's that? Oh dear. And there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Many strong Pokemon make their home in this cave, but one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as a totem Pokemon, also resides here. It will be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. This is but one of the 7 trials you will face during your island challenge. And it begins now, the trial of Captain Ilima. Alrighty, I'm gonna move the microphone a smidge and lower the gain a smidge also, because I'm getting some sound in the red. So I keep messing this up. I know in Sun you go after Yungoos and Gumshoos, and in Moon you go after Rattata and Raticate. However, I keep thinking Yungoos and Gumshoos in this game, just because that's the first one I faced, and they're, like, new Pokemon, even though the Alola form Pokemon are technically new also. But I keep thinking that, and I keep getting messed up there. Wait, so let me take a look at arm thrust accuracy. It is 100% accurate. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for that because it has more PP. Of course you've got quick attack. Of course you do. Man, look at that damage. The good thing in Moon, with facing the Rattata and Raticate, is that being part dark type, they're weak to a lot more things besides just fighting, and also being normal and fighting type, they're not just 2 times weak to fighting, they're 4 times weak to fighting. So that works really well if you have a fighting type. Still 2 more Pokemon to defeat. But also if you started with Poplio in Moon version, I think by now you would have Disarming Voice on your Poplio. So that would also be helpful. Oh, there is an item back here? Yeah, there's a TM, in fact. And it's for Brick Break. How convenient that the TM for Brick Break is just sitting right there in the Verdant Cavern. Alright, let me take a look at this for a second. Let me do some cost-benefit analysis here. Because we have Force Palm and we have Arm Thrust. Now, Arm Thrust is good for breaking Sturdy. Oh, we can teach other things Brick Break. Toucans can learn Brick Break. I think we're gonna have to give Toucans Brick Break as a backup. Okay, Echoed Voice is special. We're not gonna have a whole lot of need for that, I don't think. And we should go ahead and teach Carl the Munchlax Brick Break as well. Because again, you never know, worst case scenario, we could end up needing some real backup. Okay, Hold Back is good for catching Pokemon. I want Tackle, I'm gonna get rid of Amnesia. I'm not really the setup type when it comes to playing through the game, so I guess I'm gonna replace Amnesia. I'm gonna keep Happy Hour for a little bit, even though that kind of, you know, I'm using another turn, that might as well be a setup, but I might need it to farm money. Okay, now we have to decide. In the case of Makuhita, okay, so Arm Thrust on average will be hitting 2 or 3 times. It'll be base 30 to 45 power if that happens. With the off chance, let's see, even if it hits 4 times, it'll be base 60. So if it hits 5 times, it'll be base 75, which would then make it better than Brick Break. But however, it has other advantages over Brick Break, such as breaking Sturdy, well, it would break through Mimikyu's disguise later on, except that it's fighting type, so it won't affect Mimikyu. So I guess the main thing is breaking through Sturdy, which could come in handy. Now, Force Palm has a chance to paralyze, which is, I like that about that move. And Brick Break goes through Light Screen and Reflect, which you don't see very often in the main story, so that's kind of a non-issue, a non-factor. And Tackle right now is just good for generic damage against things that fighting maybe doesn't hit so well. Like against that Cutie Fly, which 4 times resists fighting. So the question is, do I want to replace Arm Thrust or Force Palm with Brick Break, or do I just want to not teach Brick Break? Like, will Force Palm be fine? Because I'm starting to think that chance to paralyze would be good for catching Pokemon also. And I'm just kind of counting on Fake Out to get some good damage off on the Gumshoos. Oh, this is a... Well, you know... Let me think. Pokemon I might be facing that might have Sturdy later on. Well, Magneton, maybe. I'm gonna check something real quick. I don't really have any other normal type moves I can teach this Makuhita here. Well, let me, I don't know. And you know, I forget if I said Gumshoos instead of Raticate when I was talking about Totem Pokemon. But I really hope I didn't. I really hope I'm not still making that mistake. I just keep thinking, oh, what's the new Pokemon in the game? It's Gumshoos. But no, we're gonna fight Raticate. It's going to be Raticate. It's going to be 4 times weak to fighting. So we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing where the Rattata is gonna constantly kind of outwit us and run away from us. But there is more to this story. We just kind of got to go along with this here and let the Rattata think it's outsmarting us. Because we're about to get some help here in a few minutes. So let's go this way. There's an item here, too. An X defense, which is probably trying to tell us something. Oh yeah, that's right. The totem Pokemon is gonna have raised defense. Oh, I don't know what to do. Brick Break is a nice buff over Force Palm. Anyway, let's wait on this first. It's my favorite characters, guys! Yo, yo, yo! It's your Berry Thief boys, back again. Remember us? I'm just gonna pretend I don't, because it gets them mad. Sorry, who are you? Oh, I see. Just because we switched places, you can't tell who we are anymore. Okay, yeah, that's why. Who cares about that anyway? We're here to mess their trial up, yo. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's get that Pokemon, homie. And I'm just like, I just have a stone cold. Look how rough oh yeah, I forgot we had to fight these guys. I wonder if he has a Drowsy again. I love how your character's just like, nothing phases me. Except with the Spearow on the bridge. Then you showed slight concern. The rest of the time you're just like, it's Drowsy again. I love his little dance he's doing there. Hopefully I'm not making any kind of signs. Alright, let's go ahead and let Meowsy handle this. Gonna go for pound. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's fake out this thing just in case. And we got the flinch. And let's bite. That should be enough to finish you off, I think. Oh, not quite. Nope, not quite. I mean, we outlevel it only by 1, so... And Drowsy has decent bulk, especially for early game standards, so it's not too surprising, I guess. Alright, our team is getting stronger. Pico wants to learn Mist. By the way, I apologize for insulting Pico a couple episodes ago when I said I wouldn't have cared if he died. I just meant, I don't know, at the time I was angry, I was upset, I was frustrated, and Pico hadn't been on the team very long, and I didn't have the same connection with him, but I apologize, Pico. Anyway, what's up with that, yo? Adding some yo. For real, though? I can't get my skull around it. This kid's mad strong, yo. Nah, I didn't even like that. This kid is straight up dangerous, homie. Yeah, can't you tell? I smile even in the face of thugs. I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it totally is, homie. I mean, the thing is so strong that regular Pokemon don't even want to come out and battle. Oh, but we have not seen the last of Grunt A and Grunt B. Not by a long... I like how he comes back. I forgot about that. He just, like, comes back. Yo, kid, you know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you. Nah, we're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over the den and catch that sulking Rattata, yo. For real? Fine. I got no bones to pick with you. So they're gonna try to mess up my trial here. But in effect, they're actually gonna end up making it a lot easier for me. Because they're gonna stand on one end, right there. And we'll just be able to catch the Rattata when it comes back out. Okay, so I need to decide. I need to make a decision about this Brick Break thing. I need to make a decision about Brick Break. I just do. Alright, let me think. Arm Thrust or Force Palm? I mean, really, the chance to paralyze might not be as good as the chance with Arm Thrust. I kind of need a chance at paralysis, though. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go in and try it without Brick Break. I'm gonna see what happens. Giving myself a little bit, well, I was gonna say it's the opposite of a handicap. Okay, so he's standing in front of this one. So let's go ahead and try going over to that one over there. I forget which one we have to go to. I think the other grunt must be standing at the other hole anyway, so let's check it out. Oh, hi. I like how it said scram. He's like, hey, get out of here. Oh, it's Eradicate. I forgot that we have to fight in evolved form before we fight the totem. That's why this thing was stronger. It's like, heh, you can't catch me. Alright, so this is a good test, because if I remember correctly, the totem Pokemon is only one level higher than this one. And I know we have a decent level advantage, but you know, it's gonna have its totem powers activate and have boosted defense. It's gonna be like twice the size of this thing, so consider this just a test run. And my screen went black again. Because fun stuff. Okay, it is faster than us because Raticate are fast. We're gonna go for Force Palm. This should destroy it. Okay. It went down kind of slow, though. So I'm wondering... Nope, I already said I'm gonna do this on... I have a little bit of a level advantage, so I'm not gonna give myself the extra 10 base power advantage. I'm gonna see if Maison can handle it. So there's still one more Pokemon to defeat, but we already got... I don't think it's another Raticate. I think it's a Rattata, if I remember correctly. We only fight one evolved Pokemon. But I could be totally misremembering. Alright, let's see which one we have to check. Is it the one down here? There's nothing inside. Okay. Where else am I missing? Oh, was it back here near the start? I don't remember having to backtrack this much. But let's try. Okay, yeah, that was a Rattata. Oh yeah, I should have known from the cry, but I was kind of talking over it. So yeah, this one from the cry, we can tell. It's just a Rattata. So let's go for an arm thrust. Yeah, it's gonna quick attack, of course. Oh, okay, that was a crit. Still, man. Okay, I'm starting to second guess myself. I mean, we took it out with like one arm thrust, though. Okay, no. I already made my decision. So we defeated all the Pokemon. So now we can take on the Totem Raticate and hopefully not die. I hope. Heal up Maison to full. I'm counting on you, Maison. You are my only hope. You are my... Should have named you Obi-Wan, maybe. Because you're my only hope. So let's get on this bridge thingy. And run up here. Alright. I'm a trial guide, here to help young boys and girls attempting the island challenge. Fantastic, you proved your strength to all 3 Pokemon. Then go right ahead inside. There's absolutely nothing else that we have to worry about. Haha. Let's see. It's so empty around here. Also, I'm playing this at night, so this is happening during the daytime, which will totally not make sense for fighting an Alolan Raticate, but, you know, whatever. The lighting is better for me with this camera at night, so you feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut through you. But from where? Suspense. Will you take the Z Crystal from the pedestal? Sure. Even though they told me not to touch anything in the Cave of Wonders, but surely I can touch this. Or not. Look at that tail. That looks like such an fearsome rat tail. Raticate, the totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern has appeared. Okay. I just wanted to let that intro theme play out there. So, in spite of the fact that I know this is just really an amped up version of the regular wild Pokemon battle theme, it always, like, the intro that they did, like, before the actual battle started, always used to remind me of... It always reminded me of, like, the Ruby and Sapphire legendary Pokemon theme. Or is it the against Team Aqua and Team Magma theme? One of those. Alright, so I'm just gonna go for the Force Palm on the Raticate and see how much damage this does. So, of course, we're gonna get debuffed in defense here, which is not good, and hit by tackle, but at least it wasn't the other way around. At least the Raticate wasn't hitting us. So we're gonna go for Force Palm, and we take out the Raticate without a problem. That could have totally been worse. Well, I guess the Raticate would have outsped the Rattata, but if the Rattata had been the one to use Tail Whip and then Raticate had attacked us, that would have been a lot worse. Now we're just left with a little Rattata, and I think we can take this out with an Arm Thrust. Now, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by how seemingly easy this trial was. This is only trial number 1. Trial number 2, well, it didn't give me a whole lot of trouble because I started with Rowlet. But trial number 2 can be challenging. Trials 3 and 4 are gonna be ridiculous. So do not be dismayed if you think, oh, you didn't nearly get backed into a corner as much as you needed to. This is just for starters. I don't need to wipe out on trial number 1. We'll see if I don't wipe out on trials 3 and 4. Okay, Eradicate disappeared somewhere, so we're incredible. Yes, we are. For you to be able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state, I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Ilima. You're a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, Sweet. The Z Crystal from the pedestal is yours now. Alrighty, we can just go ahead and take it, I guess. Okay, so we will count this as 1 trial complete. 1 of 7. And we obtain the Normalium Z. What you have just received is the normal Z crystal. It's known as Normalium Z. Now, if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal type move hold that, then we do this special hula move and strike an elegant pose like this one, then you will be able to strengthen normal type move by unleashing Z power. Yeah, by the way, I did a sweet speculation before the games came out that Z move poses might have had some inspiration from hula, and even at the time when I made that theory, I thought, nah, that's crazy. There's just the water type move, kind of looks like a hula move. The rest of them aren't really that one-to-one. But don't let me forget, I want to say it's on Akala Island next to the hotel, there is a dancer trainer who basically confirms that my theory, there was something to my theory, but that's not for another couple episodes probably, but anyway. Yes. First, there is one thing I forgot to mention. The totem Pokemon. In every locale where Captain holds his or her trials, you will encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Raticate just now. And apparently they're trained by the trial captains, which kind of makes them like gym leaders Pokemon when you think about it. But we can actually go back to Ilima's house and challenge him, I think right after, like as soon as we finish his trial. But I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, we can handle it, probably. We're at a high enough level. Oh, also, we're gonna run into some wild Pokemon here, so I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm going to... Who do I want to put up front? I'll put Meowsy up front. And just fake out probably a Rattata that we're gonna find. So I don't know if I want to face Ilima or not. I mean, I guess we can handle it, probably, but seeing as Ilima killed one of my Pokemon already, I'm not too keen on... Oh, a Diglett. Alright, I did not realize you could get a Diglett this early. I don't remember running into one in here. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to catch this thing. I know Alolan Diglett is kind of bad defensively. I mean, regular Diglett is too. But it's got some really good offensive potential, and having a Steel type is never a bad thing. Thinking ahead to, like, Mimikyu's trial. Yeah, this could be good. Alright, I'm gonna hit it one more time. I'm afraid to bite it, so I'm just gonna hit it one more time and see if I can get it. By the way, I love the animation for Astonish. I think it's hilarious, and we're gonna flinch. I'm gonna hit it with one more. That probably won't be enough to get it into the yellow. Ooh, we have to live a yellow claw. A metal claw. Okay, let's try. Let's try now, and... Again, let's use a Great Ball on this thing. Now, do I have any more nickname suggestions that I can use? I don't... I have one for a normal type Pokemon, which I thought that maybe I would end up... Oh no, or maybe that's for my randomizer Nuzlocke, though. I don't have any other suggestions, I don't think, for this series. Well, let me go over to it real quick. Let me pull up my Nuzlocke. Ooh! By the way, though, Toucans is going to evolve. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. I completely forgot about that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Trumbeak. We have a Trumbeak now. I'm in the middle of looking at comments and seeing what I can name. I have another female, which again, I don't have a whole lot of people over here that are named things that I would use for a female, probably. But let's... Oh, I forgot to read Trumbeak's dex description. But next thing here, it's interesting the order they do things in now. They add to the Pokedex afterwards, I guess, in case, because you can add it right to your party. So, like, if I had switched Diglett out with toucans, then I wouldn't have gotten to see him evolve. Anyway, the golden hairs function as sensors. It pokes them out of its burrow to monitor its surroundings. Okay, let's go for a name. Let's see. Let us name you... Who was I gonna use? Okay, well, we have the one and only Absol, who answered the question today about Rotom, or Rotom, that they pronounced it Roll-Tom, which is cute. I like it. So I'm gonna name this Diglett. I know it has the... I know you have the name Absol, but I'm gonna call you the One. Because I gotta kinda make something work. I think the One can work. Alright, so let's check out the One summary. Hopefully it doesn't have a terrible nature, because I could use it. Oh, great! Something that doesn't help Diglett at all. It hurts its good speed and helps the special attack that it doesn't need. Well, let me go ahead and take a look at my party. Let's see if I want to replace somebody. I don't know. I mean, all the talk about Pico, but I could use a water type. Until I find a better water type. I mean, I already have a flying type. That's what I mean by better. One that's not also a flying type. I'm gonna hold off. I think I'm gonna hold off. Yeah. Okay, the One. You're gonna serve as backup. Trust me, we probably will be calling on you after not too long. But hey, we have another. Right on time. We don't even have time to move an inch, and we get... Okay, this one's a Rattata. I've wanted to try out a Alolan Rattata. I'm curious what it would be like to use it. However, that 4 times weakness to fighting, after it's already not very defensive. Oh yeah, that's the other thing now. Now we've unlocked SOS battles, which apparently even at a very high percentage of health, they can call for stuff. I should probably not be doing this, though. I'm gonna run away from here. So yeah, let's try to not run into any more Pokemon for now. We got what we needed. We got an encounter. Oh yeah, there's like regular encounters. So I guess the little dust cloud... Wait, was the Diglett I ran into a dust cloud? I don't remember now. Okay. Well, this episode was going to be short, but it got made a little bit longer by the fact that we took the time to nickname that Pokemon. But I'd say in general we're doing better here. We're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna rematch Ilima, I guess. Or should I? He's gonna show us how we break this barrier here so that we continue. I think, you know what? I think we need revenge on Ilima for taking out our Litten, Sarge the Litten. I think the time has come. I'm sorry I'm skipping over this dialogue. Oh, look who it is. It's Kukui. Hey there, sweet. Ooh, looking at the expression on Ilima's face, I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Guess I better give you a little reward. Time to learn about Z-Power. Woo! Oh, must we? Okay. Yeah, the Z-Crystal. You attach the Z-Crystal to a Pokemon, and then they use a move of that type, and you can make it a Z. Yeah. I won't be using it, except against trainers who also use Z powers. Oh, we have to watch this tutorial. Well, it's a Growlithe. So I guess this video is going to end up being about 40 minutes long again if I want to do, well, even if I don't do the Ilima rematch. But, you know what? I think we need to do this. I think we need to teach Ilima a lesson. Now we're armed with fighting types, or a fighting type. Oh, look at Rockruff's face. He's, like, intense. I like how they make the eyes get intense no matter which Pokemon it is. I like this too, he's just like... He's like on a little slide. We got a dog fight going on here. Poor Growlithe didn't stand a chance. What level was that, Rockruff? Anyway. I don't really need this right now. I need revenge. Blah blah Z power. So this is looking so ragged. Yeah, he's been testing out Z moves with his Rockruff. Alright. Oh yeah, I've got to look for Lily also. So wait, can we not rematch Ilima yet? I think we got healed, right? Okay, so I'm going to check again. See if we can go back. Wait a minute. Alright, anyway. I know, it's just wasting more time. I was gonna say maybe I should buy more potions, but I need to go check this out first. Oh, right. Wild Pokemon. I guess we could have walked around it. I bought repels, that's right. Oh, it's a Growlithe. I mean, Makuhita at this stage was way more important that we caught a Makuhita. Oh, right, we're slower than it. Great. Oh, what ability? I think we have Thick Fat. Really, Growlithe? You're gonna call for help. Okay. Can we run away? Unless you're gonna call for a shiny and then I can catch you. Okay, let's put up a repel real quick. And especially now, I'm not at full health anymore. Thanks, Growlithe. Thanks a lot. Thanks for that. So I gotta waste a potion for no reason. Of course, I don't even know if we can take on Ilima yet, so maybe the potion would have been wasted anyway. Okay. Oh, right. Why didn't I go the other way? Jeez. I'm so sorry. One of these days... Alright, well, since it's a Makuhita and we're a higher level, we should be able to run from it. One of these days, I will get you an episode in under 40 minutes. I promise. Unfortunately, today might not be one of those days. I mean, there will be a time eventually where we're not being as bombarded with cutscenes and tutorials, so... But there are a lot of them, because, I mean, we have a pretty complex story, honestly. Okay, so it's a little ways. You know, I probably should have saved this for, after we beat the Kahuna. But I think Ilima's Pokemon are only level 15, so I want to see if we can do it now. I'm sorry that this is, artificially lengthening the episode. I'm telling you, I don't like it any more than you do. Alright, let me see if we can go up here yet. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure he's not going to be in here yet, but let me see. Okay, so I don't think we can do it. Maybe we can't do it until after we defeat the Kahuna. Well, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna close off this episode for today. I guess we're supposed to still look for Lily. So maybe that has to happen first. Anyway, did we get the item here? I'm pretty sure we did. Okay. Anyway, I'll start talking so we can close off. Yeah, so I'm just kind of mad that I spent all that time trying to find Ilima and he wasn't there yet. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, because apparently with the way that YouTube is changing and all that good stuff... Wait, have we been in here before? With the way YouTube is changing and all that good stuff, if you like and comment on my videos, it helps a lot. Like, it always helped, but apparently likes and comments are going to play an even bigger role. So be sure to leave a like and leave a comment, answer the question of the day. I did not give a question of the day today. Oh wait, I think I came up with one in my Soul Silver randomizer over on Team Eclipse, so I might as well use it now. What is your favorite Pokemon cry? Because I was mentioning how, like, Kricketune, I was fighting a Kricketune, and I was mentioning how that is one of my favorite Pokemon cries just because of how silly it is. But what's your favorite Pokemon cry? And, yeah, even Repel won't save us from this. Ugh. And I promise you, someday we will get these episodes into a reasonable amount of time. I mean, I guess I could destroy it, but I would rather just run away so I don't have to go to the Pokemon Center again. I'm gonna go in the Pokemon Center anyway, because I want to buy a few more potions. But, alright, where was I? So, like and comment, because that helps out a lot. Question of the day is, what's your favorite Pokemon cry? Also, do not forget to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on my videos. Oh yeah, we get new items now. I think just more super potions, but let's buy more potions and more super potions. Let's buy more Great Balls. Okay. Anyway, subscribe, yada yada. Like my page on Facebook or follow me on Twitter to follow me on social media. The links are in the description. And don't forget to also follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streaming stuff sometimes. Usually on Mondays, but we'll see how that goes from time to time. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this next also long episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next, hopefully a little bit shorter episode of my Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke.